First, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who are teaching this truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives to do so, in the wake of, we are in an awakening. So, I want to give all praise to them, because they're the ones that brought out this truth when it wasn't so popular, before YouTube, before things started taking off. I mean, they went out there, during the time of 9/11 and way before that, these elders and apostles, to teach us this truth, and, they got even more so being pushed now through the internet, So, definitely, if it wasn't for the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, we would not have this truth. And the truth is that white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The truth is that Esau's kingdom of heaven, because heaven means kingdom, so his kingdom is about to go down. So there's going to be a transference, The real kingdom of heaven, which will be run by the real Israelites, who are blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the confusion of faces will be among them. But when we receive the kingdom, we will no longer be confusion of faces. That's looking like the other nations. For we shall be brought into a righteous kingdom, And that's why Esau often refers to the other time period as the Dark Ages, when we were in power and he was in captivity. He was subject to our laws. So, Sodomites, they were put to death. It was quite simply put, buggery laws. So they were put to death for this thing. It was punishable by death. But that's not what we have here in the place of Sodom and Egypt spiritually. So, as said before, just everyone's experience is similar, which is why, for the past couple of videos, just been sharing a little bit of my experiences and just the whole system itself, the school system and, church and just all the things that you're indoctrinated with, made to believe, And you pretty much find out this place, Idumea, America, Babylon the Great, that is Esau's heaven. And so he's about to be stripped of heaven. He's about to fall from heaven, from his place. His kingdom's about to fall, which is what Isaiah chapter 14 is talking about, And Isaiah talks about it even more here in chapter 47, because we know that England is like the mother of America, because America pretty much originates out of England, which is father or mother Babylon, and then, pretty much America is referred to as daughter Babylon. So we'll read out of Isaiah chapter 47. Come down and sit the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no longer be called tender and delicate, And that's what they did when they came over here, quote unquote, these conquerors, and they also did it as the conquistadors. But this is talking mostly about the British invasion when, Britannia came over here, which, is part of Esau. Take thy milestones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. Uncover thy. Pass over the rivers. The nakedness shall be uncovered. And that's what's happening now. America's being exposed for everything. The lies on Syria, the lies in the Middle East, the lies, of Ukraine. All these things are being exposed, and these are just recent things. That America's been nothing more than a big lie. That all these things that it claims to do to deliver things. But no. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. That's right, the Most High, Yahweh Shai, is not coming down as a man. These fucking Christians think that he's going to come down, oh, happy day, and it's going to bring good tidings and all that, because they want you to believe the bullshit Christmas carols and all that. But that's not how he's coming back. As for our Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Yashala, and that's talking about the Son of Man, Yahweh Shai, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. And what is the symbol of America? It's the Statue of Liberty, right? Libertos, which is really nothing more than pretty much terrorism, because that's what America stands for. They're the terrorists of the world, but, you know, they don't call themselves that. No, of course not. They call themselves, quote-unquote, the liberators. So this emblem, Statue of Liberty, you know, is supposed to be the symbol of America. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Yashala. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And of course, you know, when we went into captivity over here, no mercy was shown upon us. No, quite the opposite. Our babies were fed to alligators. You know, we've been called every name in the book except Israelites. You know, how they had conquered this place from Gad in particularly. No mercy was shown whatsoever. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, thou sayest in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. So no mercy is going to be shown here either, you know, because they've lived deliciously in their delicacies by stealing it from everyone else, because America is nothing more than a stolen place. It is stolen from those that were here before, and of course everything else it has gotten, it has stolen. So their kingdom of heaven, Esau's kingdom of heaven, is nothing more than grand theft, if you will. You know, pretty much is nothing more than a stolen kingdom, and they've catfished just using our own Bible. You know, and pretty soon Esau will be a myth. Will never even be heard of. Who is this? Is this the man that did shake his kingdoms, that did cause kingdoms to tremble? Is this the man? He will be nothing more than a myth, just like their god Zeus, which Jesus is really just another revised Greek mythology, you know, but they, you know, if they could fool the elect, they would, you know, and for many years we've been deceived by this image of Cesare Borgia, which is currently David Rothschild. Same image, you know, but, you know, peace and good tidings, well, what was that really talking about? Peace and good tidings, you know, well, pretty much it means when these Edomites will be put back into captivity, and this place will be taken away, will be destroyed, is our oh happy day, you know? And Esau doesn't like the way that this comes forth. He just says, oh, you know, you're nothing more than racist, you know, that you're using the Bible to promote racism. Well, the Bible itself does promote racism, if you will. It teaches that he's only come, that he is the Holy One of Israel. He's not here for anybody else. He doesn't give two shits about anybody else. You know, they are meant to serve Israel and to serve his people, a peculiar people. That's what all the scriptures are talking about. So Edomites can't stand that because everything they have is nothing more than counterfeit, is nothing more than a lie. And we have uncovered all the lies of Esau. And they really hate it that we're coming out and proclaiming this, you know. But our people are mixed up with them. They don't like the fact that we're exposing that. They would rather enjoy these feast days, like the one that just happened, go out and get drunk and party. And for what? You don't have freedom here. You're working endless hours just to make ends meet, just so you could be conformed to the confines of a house. That's prison. It's a prison sentence, pretty much, you know? Yeah. You pretty much are paying everything, unless you're homeless, but then they're rounding up homeless people and putting them into the detention centers, to the FEMA centers, you know? It's illegal to be homeless. You know, in a lot of these places like Carl's Jr. and all that, you have to have a coin just to use the fucking bathroom. You know, so what other choices do we have but to defecate? You know, that's what this place is, nothing more than a piece of shit anyways. You know, and Esau is a piece of shit. You know, so, you know, his laws are nothing more than shit. And that's why it's shit on shit. You know, there's nothing good about Esau whatsoever. And so we address him as our enemy. You know, we show him as enemy. It's like, well, we're just waiting on the Most High. You know, we're not burning crosses on their front lawns, and we're not lynching a bunch of them. No, we're just proclaiming this word. Yahweh Shai is going to come down with pruning hooks, and he's going to tear down this place. He's going to be slaying them. We're just waiting upon that. Our oh happy day. When this place is finally taken away forever. And Esau becomes nothing more than a myth. Nothing more than just a man. Our generations, we being the first fruits, hopefully, the hopeful elect of us being the first fruits, man, Esau's going to be nothing more than a myth. Because they're going to see Esau in captivity, and they're going to be like, what, this slave once ruled over us? How was that so? Because they're only going to, they're going to be brought into a righteous kingdom. So Esau's going to be nothing more than a myth, and eventually going to be burnt up forever, which a lot of other people are going to say that Esau's going to share the kingdom with us, or that some Edomites are going to be saved. No, they're still going to go into captivity under us, and then eventually gone forever, Of course. Because it has to be a righteous kingdom. But Esau has to rebuild what he has destroyed. And we have to be the slave masters. So it's going to be a glorious time, and this is what's coming upon these Edomites. And it's fun to watch this kingdom being taken down day by day. Because this has been the place of our captivity for well over 400 years. But now it's just come to the very end of it. No more will we have to serve Esau, the so-called white man. So I hope this has been glorifying. And, well, shalom to all you hopeful elect out there. And barakatah to all you coming into this truth. No matter what you look like, if you have the spirit to receive this truth, then you're an Israelite. And come out and proclaim this.